Why have the black community gotten poorer since the passage of the Civil Rights Act? Tell me that.
Because anytime they get a piece of money, they go and spend it on Gucci. The reason why we don't need reparations, what is the point of giving money to black people? Oh, yeah, it's because of what white people done to us, so, white people owe us this. Yo, what's the point of giving black people money if it's going to go back into the hands of the white man? Give every black person 20, 40, 100 grand. Gucci's going to get bought. LV's going to get bought. Balmain's going to get bought. Rolex is going to get bought. Ferrari's going to get bought. Mercedes is going to get bought. Everything that gets bought is going to be by a white person. So it's just going back into the hands of the white man. Yeah? So you're just recycling the money. Listen, it's a win-win for the white man. You shut the fucking black people up and you get rich. Win-win for the white man.
Because of the way the culture has been perpetuated through the years.
Yeah, you're chatting shit because of the way the culture has been perpetuated. What? Answer the question.
Think about it. Why is it that black America has gotten richer on average, poorer on average, since America passed all these anti-racist laws?
I can't answer them.
Okay, yeah. So do you think the fact that...
Because we're not sensible with money.
70% of black youth don't have a dad around is probably pretty important.
That's because of the culture.
It's because their mums are picking the wrong men to reproduce with. It's not the white people's problem. It's not white people's fault. Yeah, it's not a governmental issue. Black women nominate the wrong guys to have children with. Simple as that.
Respectfully, allow me to interject. How does the white culture impact the fact whether or not a black dad stays around when he impregnates a woman?
I'm not saying it's the white culture.
What is it?
The culture that has been perpetuated through the 200 years of slavery, the 100 years of segregation.
See? Blaming the white man. Say 100 years of slavery, 200 years of slavery, whatever. And that. Blaming white man. Segregation. Blaming the white man. Why not just blame black people? Specifically the women. But you know what? Let's blame black men too. Let's just keep it within blaming black people.
And Jim Crow laws.
The marriage, so I got to interject again. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt too much. But in 1960, before the Civil Rights Act, 20% of black youth had a dad around. Now it's, 20% were single fathers, 80% had a dad around. It's been inverted. So we actually have seen black dads run away from their kids the last 60 years. Why is that?
Because of the raised incarceration rates, because of the perpetuated culture.
So how does one go to jail?
That's obvious. I'm not answering that.
Yeah.
Committing crimes.
So maybe it's because they committed crimes. The Holocaust was 80 years ago. Half of all the Jews on the planet were killed. Everything they earned was taken. Jews are doing great. They're the wealthiest subgroup, racial group or ethnic group in America. If all of a sudden something that happened 80 years ago impacts your material prosperity, how did Jews defy the curve? How did poor Asians do so well? Why is it that Asians are now the wealthiest minority in America, many of whom came with no money in the 1950s or 60s? Why have...
Just to point out something, when he says Asians, I don't know if he's talking about Indian sort of man, yeah? Because in England, when we refer to Asians, we refer to people from India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka and that. But in America, when they refer to Indians, they're talking about man from Korea, Japan, and China. So he could be referring to either of those two. I'm not too sure in it. But yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter anyway. He's just proving that other minorities can start off poor and make some of themselves. Why are black people the ones that don't make anything, make no progress? Because we're just lazy. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Anyway, man, that's it for today, man. Stay wise. Ton now.